Greetings from Hannover Messe 2026. We're here with Roxana Moldovan of GlobalLogic. Welcome, Roxana. Maybe give us your takeaways from the HMI 2026.
Thank you for having me, Lucian. I want to start by saying that this year I really love the team that we have here at Hannover Messe to think technology forward. So not only thinking forward, also thinking about technology. I especially love it because it resonates very well with our GlobalLogic and also Hitachi team and overall mission to inspire the next and to create a positive impact in the world. And since we are here, a positive impact in the manufacturing and industrial world.
If you don't mind, expand maybe one phrase. Who is GlobalLogic for those of the viewers that have not heard about GlobalLogic?
Yes. So GlobalLogic is a trusted digital engineering partner for some of the most large, innovative, and forward-thinking companies in the world. Over the last 25 years, together with our clients, we have built true digital products, intelligent products that basically touch our daily life. Like think of the software that gets plugged in into your car for helping you with advanced driving assistance. Think about software that gets plugged in into medical devices, like life-critical devices, like defibrillators, for example. And of course, think about digital solutions for the factories, and the reason why we are here today for the manufacturers to also, share from our know-how and learn more from Hannover Messe. And even more than this, these days, together with Hitachi Digital Services, we are working to unify our strengths in terms of product engineering, cloud modernization, AI, so that we can come with even a more robust and more solid proposal to our clients for digital solutions, and to bridge all the gap from chip to cloud and from edge to outcome, so that we can bring more value. And this is why I'm very excited about all this journey. I think the potential is unlimited today.
I love the aspect about the outcomes, and more on that in a little bit. But you've mentioned in your opening statement about the digital factories, and we've learned in the process of preparing for this meeting is that the GlobalLogic contributes to Hitachi Rail, calls it the most digital advanced factory in the world, roughly about 307 square feet in Hagerstown, Maryland. What can a manufacturer learn from their project, and even if they may not be building trains?
Yes, for sure. And we also learned a lot from this. I want to say that we at GlobalLogic are very proud of this project to contribute to such a flagship project. This is the most digital advanced plant that Hitachi Rail has worldwide. And it's such an amazing lesson about both speed and precision. And this both being, fueled by uninterrupted and seamless digital performance, which is these days top of the top in terms of technology. And manufacturers and people in the industry, I think, can look at this as state-of-the-art factory and get some inspiration from it. And
Now, on the same note of state of the art, learned that GlobalLogic supports this digital twin simulation first approach by developing and validating AI driven system and digital twins environments before deploying them into real world. What has that cut that would have cost the client real money, and what is the role of AI in that particular project?
For sure. So if it is to think about how to, save costs, for sure, I would say that if we can, use technology in order to save time for planning, testing failure, trying again to be successful, for sure, this is a lot of cost saving already that I could mention. And this is indeed an approach that we would recommend. So first, we make sure that the digital twin, the digital factory has the intended behavior, and then we can easily plug it into, real data that will be connected from the factory. And in this way, we de-risk, we minimize all the risk, and we save some costs.
Got it. Now, GlobalLogic has built procurement system that saves some clients $5 million a year. Let's talk about the outcomes. Where does the money typically go into the traditional operation, and how could digital twin enable, for example, smart supply chain operations?
Yeah, so for this particular case, I would say it was a lot about modernizing the invoices processes and aggregating all the requests. But if I think a bit more about in general how we could save costs in the supply chain area and how we can improve, I would say AI could help a lot in repetitive manual tasks, and operations that we are doing today, and could accelerate it with agents. Thinking about data visibility and transparency, a challenge that we experienced during the pandemic, right? And we saw the disruption over there for sure. Technology and AI can help very much. And also, I am thinking about forecasting and predictions on the supply chain, having AI incorporated over there and have something smart, especially in today's geopolitical context where you see there is disruption, there are events that are happening. It's not only let's say, valuable to know what is happening, but also to react to this, to have some predictive recommendations, real time changes, recalculating of the costs, everything helps in this context. And last but not least, I would also mention cybersecurity, because everything needs to be very secure in today's era.
Now, thank you for those insights. Now, for those manufacturers that may have not started their digital journey, I doubt many of them haven't started, but if they didn't, then they are watching this video, what would you tell them?
I would tell them, first of all, to always be curious about technology. Technology and digital solutions could help them a lot in optimizing their processes, their KPIs, and their factories in general. Second, I would tell them that it's very important to understand where they are in this digital journey, because exactly as you mentioned, some might be at the beginning, some might be very advanced. It's very important to understand where you are, where you would like to go, what you would like to achieve, what limitations do you have, what investment do you need, and very important, what return of investment you might have from that.
And for those that do not understand, is there any assessment tools? What do you recommend for that?
Assessment in which
In terms of where are you in the digital journey?
Yes, the tool is called Sitting Together with Experts and Digital Experts, and understanding exactly what is the state over there. I think it's, at the end of the day, a tool cannot replace people. So we need to sit down as people and experts and find the best solution. And this is why I would say, last recommendation, third point, would be to find a reliable digital partner that you can trust to hold hands with you throughout this journey. Each journey is unique, so each factory's manufacturer has his own unique journey, and it's very important, especially in today's era, AI era, not only to have, let's say, the capabilities, but also to find a partner that could provide you reliable AI solutions, because everyone was experimenting until recently. Now we need to talk about reliability, and this is why I was mentioning also return of investment. It's time for return of investment. And if we talk about machines that we have in the factory, it's not enough these days just to, let's say, acquire a machine. We need to do some asset maintenance, asset management, to see what is happening, what are the outcomes of those machines. Maybe there are licenses, maybe there are digital solutions incorporated into all of this. And I would also mention physical AI, because it was so much discussed at Hannover. Messe was one of the top discussions here in terms of physical AI, to have a partner that could guide you through what makes sense, what is the technology they're about. And since recently, there were cases when we even were not imagining that robots, for example, could perceive things, could understand, could reason about this, and could act in a way that they could do it now, even replacing some operations and tasks that were very manual before. We never imagined this. So this is the 3 points that I would mention. And of course, I also need to emphasize that we as GlobalLogic are here to support and to be part of this journey.
Thank you, Roxana, for your insights. And if you're watching this, stay tuned for more updates for GlobalLogic and what they can do as a partner for you as a manufacturer as we explore this from a bigger company of GlobalLogic. Thank you.